Good morning, everyone. Welcome in this video, which is entitled About Video, about the course of linguistics in the frame of the training for novice teachers of Qsantena from the University of Gholizan. So, this video is presented by Dr. Zarifi Mariam, who is a doctor in gender studies, language, and sociolinguistic diversities. She is an assistant professor at Gholizan University, and here is her email for more information. This course is the course of linguistics. It is dedicated for L2 students. The credit of this course is 4 and the coefficient is 2. This course is a one-semester module and it is presented every Sunday from 8:30 to 11 in Amphitheater 4. So, in order for students to assimilate the content of this module, they should master the basic concepts of linguistics as the scientific study of a human language. Second, they must have prior knowledge about traditional grammar, which is the traditional approach for studying language. Third, they must have prior knowledge of the levels of linguistics. Next, here is or are the objectives of this course. By the end of the course, students will be able to identify and use diverse linguistic concepts, give importance to the inner composition of language during the learning and teaching process. They will be able to improve their cognition and metacognition with regard to the evolution of linguistics as the scientific study of language, and they must enhance students' critical thinking. Here is the course presentation. So, linguistics is the scientific study of language structure, use, meaning, and context, spoken, written, and signed languages. It includes phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, pragmatics, and sociolinguistics. So, linguistics enhances communication skills. It supports careers in education, AI, and translation. It promotes cultural awareness and sharpens analytical thinking. The course content is divided into 2 chapters. So the first chapter is the introduction, traditional grammar versus modern linguistics, definition, what is modern linguistics, the foundation, Ferdinand de Saussure as the founder of modern linguistics, and the last element is characteristics of modern linguistics. Chapter 2 is introduction, the 4 dichotomies of Ferdinand de Saussure, langue and parole, signifier and signified, synchronic versus diachronic linguistics, syntagmatic and paradigmatic relations in linguistics. Here is the mind map for this module, the module of linguistics. It contains all the information about the module from the audience, prerequisites, how many hours per week, assessment and evaluation, and even the elements included in the module. Now, the last element is what do we expect in this module? So in this module, the teacher is going to present lectures, concepts, and theory. Tutorials are about activities and analysis, and students are going to receive assignments. They are going to be asked to write pieces of compositions and essays, the reflection of linguistics. At last, here you have the assessments. So students are going to be assessed starting from the continuous control, midterm assessments, for example, tests, and the final test or the exam. And thank you so much for your attention, dear students.